Okay, we're going to keep going with this baby algebra. So today we're going to simplify those expressions. Oops. Let's see 21. So this is a polynomial degree 2, right? Quadratic expression. Why we call quadratic? We see 2x squared. So the variable is raised by square. So it's called quadratic. And then we have this one is quadratic form too. So 2x squared or 4x squared, the variables are the same, the exponents are the same, we call them like terms. So combine those like terms by adding their coefficients together. So the 2 in front of x squared is a coefficient of x squared. This 4 is coefficient of this x squared. So when we start like terms, we keep the like terms, we add that coefficient or subtract the coefficients. So 2 plus 4 is 6, so we get 6x squared. Then we have linear term, we have 3x, negative 5x, so those two are like terms. So what we do is we do 3 minus 5, which we get negative 2x. All right, so keep the variable and the exponents. So 21 simplified to be still a quadratic expression. We have a quadratic form. Second power, we have linear form, first power, because this x is x raised by 1. We just don't bother to write this x raised by 1. Let's see 22. 22, we're multiplying those two. So how do we multiply? Excuse me. We multiply number with number. Numbers, we see we have negative 3 times negative 5. So the only operation here is multiplication. So negative times negative positive, 3 times 5, that's 15. Then we're looking for the same base. So see, here we see we have m cubed. Here we have m squared. We multiply m raised by 3 times m raised by 2. We add the exponents. So the base m has 3. M raised by 3 means m times m 3 times, right? M raised by 2 means m times m twice. So it makes sense to add the exponents. So 5. That means m multiplied by itself 5 times. Same thing for n. N raised by 6, then n raised by 5. We add the exponents. So we have 15, n raised by 5, n raised by 11. M raised by 5 means 5 m's multiplied. N raised by 11 means 11 n's multiplying. Okay, let's see 23. 23 is similar, right? For the number, we only have negative 4. So we just keep negative 4. Because this one has no numbers. Well, by default, that's just 1, right? By default, just 1. 1 times negative 4, that's negative 4. Then for base m, this m has exponent of 1 by default. So 1 plus 2, that's 3. And for n, we have n. Oh, hold on one second. Let me erase this. Let me actually erase all. Hold on a second. You see, this is a square here. This square is outside the parentheses. So it means that everyone needs to be squared. So negative 4 squared is 16, positive 16. M being squared, that's m squared. Then n cubed being squared. When we have 2 layers of multiplication, so n cubed, oops. Then again, being squared, we multiply. Why we multiply? Because square means 2 of these n cubes multiply each other, right? So there's a 3 plus 3 and raised by 6. But in short, we just multiply. If we have 2 layers of exponents, we multiply. So we get n raised by 6 here. Now the second one has m squared, n squared. We have 16. Now m raised by 2, m raised by 2, that's m raised by 4. Then we have this m raised by 2, we have this m raised by 2. For n, we have n raised by 6, n raised by 2. That's 6 plus 2, that's 8. So 16 times m raised by 4, n raised by 8. So m raised by 4 means 4m multiply each other. N raised by 8 means we have 8 n's multiplying each other. Let's see 24. 24 will have -4 times x raised by 0. Okay, in mathematics, anything, any number, any expression, if you raise by 0, that's 1. All right, so x raised by 0, that's 1. -4 times 1, just -4. Let's see 25. 25, we have outside, we have raised by -1. Inside nothing can be simplified. Because usually we would like to simplify inside parentheses, but nothing to be simplified. So we could just perform, well, but inside, actually one thing we could simplify. We have this m raised by -2, right? If we want to do that, m raised by -2, that means we send the m to the denominator. So m raised by -2 in the numerator means m raised by 2 in the denominator. N square here, then everything raised by -1. Now, what does -1 mean? Raised by -1 means the inverse of the inside. So we just flip over the numerator and denominator. So I have 5 m squared n squared divided by 3. And that's it. We don't really have to write it in parentheses raised by 1, because anything is raised by 1 by default. So here maybe I explain a little more. So for any expression raised by -1, that means 1 over. Okay. If we have a 1 over x raised by -1, a fraction, that means a 1 over x, which means x. Because 1 divided by 1 over x is the same as 1 multiplied by x over 1, which is just x. So the rule of thumb is just flip over the numerator and denominator. All right, that's what I did here. Raised by -1, just flip over the numerator and denominator. Okay, let's see 26. 26, we have parentheses inside 3 times 2, then raised by 3. So we're going to do the inside first. So 2 times 3, that's a 6. 6 raised by 3 is a 6 times 6 times 6. 6 times 6, 36. 36 times 6, 216. Right, so that's it for this couple questions.